Welcome back to our channel. I am Maria Thompson and today we are going to discuss about marketing functions, scope of marketing, marketing process, marketing segmentation and its process, basis of segmentation or segmentation variables. So let's go deep into it. First of all, we are going to discuss about functions of marketing. This category of functions covers buying and assembling and selling function during the course of marketing goods and services. What is buying and assembling? Buying is the first stage in the process of marketing. Manufacturing has to purchase the raw materials for producing the goods. Similarly, the wholesalers is required to buy goods from manufacturers to sell it to the retailers. And a retailer has to buy from the wholesaler to sell it to their customers. Then we are going to discuss about assembly. Then what is assembly? Basically, assembly is the process of bringing together the similar goods purchased from different sources of purchase for the purpose of selling. So, the assembling is the process of bringing together similar goods purchased from different sources of for the purpose, mainly for the purpose of their selling. Next one is selling. It is a stage where ownership and possession of goods and services are transferred from seller to the buyer. Basically, it is act as offering goods or the products and services to the buyer in return of some money. Then we are going to look upon the second function of marketing, that is physical supply. Physical supply function or marketing aims to ensuring that goods and servicing are offering at the right place at the right time. There are mainly two important methods adopted in the physical supply functions, and that is first one is transportation. In marketing, transportation means the movement of goods and services from one place to another. But here, the movement of goods from the place of origin to the place of customers. Place and time utilities are not possible to the absence of adequate facilities of transportation. Then road, water, air are the important methods used for the transportation of the goods from one place to another. The major functions of facilitating are first one is financing. Marketing is an economic functions or economic process which requires money to perform all its functions and its activities. The effectiveness of marketing functions depend upon the availability of funds, so that the procurement of money for financing different activities is a major functions of the marketing. And second one is risk bearing. Risk is an inheritance in every business, as we all know, and it is not avoidable, and it is also in case of marketing. Then risk starts from the first stage of marketing process itself, and an efficient marketer can adopt certain measures to reduce or to minimize these risk factors. But it is not possible to keep away the risk and its elements completely. There are risks like loss of goods in transporting and by a theft and natural calamities like a fire, floods, etc. So that the marketer has to always be prepared to face all these kinds of risks in their marketing process, and he have to will to take that risk and consider it as an important factors of functions of marketing. And next one is standardization and grading. Standardization refers to the fixing and maintaining the standards for quantity, then size, and other features of the products. Standardization is a description of the product by the authority. Next one is grading. In case of grading, it is a part of standardization, and basically it is a process of classifying the products of basis on their quality, shape, size, weight, etc. In case of grading, it helps to determine the value of the product as the best grade commands the highest price. Next function is market information. Here, a marketer requests information regarding the needs and wants of the customers and the market condition, competitors, products, and etc. In order to formulate the adequate marketing strategies for his products in this market, and the market information is a key input for all marketing decisions, and market surveys and customers feedback are necessary to collect the relevant information from the market. Next one is scope of marketing. First one we are going to discuss about identify and select the target market. Basically, this includes locating and selecting the most favorable customer group for the marketing from a large population of customers. And the marketing firms may have to face many problems in addressing and needs and wants of the large customer population. And next one is identify and select the customer value. This includes that each market expects certain benefits in the form of goods and services or products and services. After locating and selecting the market or target market, they specify needs and wants of the market that are identified or for the purpose of creating, communicating, and then delivering the products and services. Next one is creation of value. The major areas in this field are product planning, then product designing, is packaging, branding, and is pricing too. And fourth one is communicate the value. Basically, this includes product promotion strategies such as various kinds of strategies like advertisement, personal selling, direct marketing, and other sales promotion methods. Fifth one is deliver the value. Establish the channel of distribution, then warehousing, transportation, and all these kinds of activities related to the flow of the goods from the point of origin to consumption are completed during this phase of marketing. The next one is customer relationship. This is to ensure the relation between the customer and the owner. This means this is an important dimension of marketing. It is nothing but maintaining a long-lasting relationship with the customer by clearly identifying their expectation and giving more than what they expect. Then marketing research. Basically, this is a pervasive function of marketing because it is through the systematic market research firms actually identifies the market target markets and the needs and wants of the customers and develops and then communication and delivers the products and services. The nature of the marketing environment and the competition and the competitive advantages of a firm in a market are actually revealed through this marketing research. So we can say that the marketing research is a pervasive function of marketing. So next one is marketing process. Marketing is a systematic process which encompasses through a sequence of stages or steps. First stage of marketing process is marketing analysis. It is a detailed analysis of a market that gives a picture of an unfulfilled customers' needs and wants of a marketing firm. In the second step, the formulation of marketing strategies. Basically, strategy refers to a plan of action that aims at achieving the desired goals. After identification or identifying the opportunities of the targeting market through a marketing analysis, the next step is to formulate the adequate marketing strategy to select the market target and positioning of the product in the target market. step 3, decision regarding 4Ps. We all know the 4 pieces. They are product, price, place, and promotion. In this phase, the firm arrives at a serious decision regarding types of product that to be produced or to be marketed, or its price, its distribution channels, or that includes to move the product from one place to another, or we can say that to move the product from the place of production to the place of its customers, and several marketing or promotional measures has to be taken for the purpose of the marketing. Then next, fourth step, this is implementation and control. This is the last point in the marketing in where the product has been launched, and the firm is required to closely monitor the movement of the product in the market at this stage. And it is necessary to understand the strength and the weakness of the marketing efforts that is taken by the firm in their target markets. And it also likely to help the firm to know the deficiency of the product price, the distribution channels or distribution network, or the promotion measures that the company already had taken. So that's all about the core marketing, the steps or marketing process. So next one is market segmentation. Market segmentation is the process of dividing a heterogeneous market into a different homogeneous segment to facilitate the marketing of products in the target market. It also helps the marketers to formulate and implement relevant strategies to promote their products in the target markets. So next one is the process of steps of market segmentation. And the first one is the identification of a market. It is to identify a market so that it select a most appropriate target markets and develop a marketing mix accordingly. A market comprises of a large volume of customers, customer preference, and interest, which offers the numerous markets opportunity for a firm. But in a heterogeneous in a market enables the firm divide into small homogeneous market segmented. For example, we can say that a firm has identified and selected travel or service market and for its marketing efforts and so on. And second one is identification of a market needs. In this stage, the needs of the potential markets or potential customers on a given product in an identified market are closely examined so that a firm is to require to interact with the potential customers to know more about their interest and their demands and their wants. For example, we can say that in the above example, we see that a firm has selected a travel services as its market. And after selecting the market, the firm is required to conduct a detailed study regarding the needs and wants of their customers of its market. Next step is division or segmentation of the market. On the basis of the identified needs of the market, the firm has to divide the selected market into different sub-markets or different segments. And the travel service market can be divided into different sub-markets such as air, bus, taxi, the train, and ship services and so on. And next step is study of different market segments. It is essential for the marketer to closely examine and study the needs and preference, buying behavior, and size of the identified segments. A detailed study of these needs, behavior, and size of the segments enables a firm to make a further breakdown of segments into different homogeneous subsegments. For example, customers or consumers who prefer different classes of travel in a mode of transportation. In airlines, it can be a first class, business class, and then economic class and so on. Next one is the selection of a particular market segments. After studying the needs of a different market segments, then the firm has to select an appropriate market segment. And the selection of a particular market segment depends upon the marketing resources that is possessed by the firm and its ability to address the needs and wants of the segments. Uh, this is a this is a targeting phase of the segmentation. A firm identifies its target market during this phase. For example, a firm has a selected as economic class travel, air travel services as its market segment or target markets. So sixth one is the formulation and implementation of marketing strategy. This stage of segmentation is also known as the positioning stage. During this stage, the firm formulates and implements adequate strategy to market its products or services in a selected market segments. It is necessary to create and identify or image of a product in the minds of the customers. In the case of multiple target markets, different strategies are required, different market segments. The positioning stage is always followed by a evaluation or monitoring or correction phases, which where the firms finds out the deficiency of the marketing and they are always doing correction accordingly. Next one is basis of segmentation or segmentation variable. First one is demographic segmentation. It is the most common method of market segmentation which classifies customers according to the demographic characteristics such as age, income, occupation, education, household, etc. Next one is geography segmentation. Geography segmentation is the market segmentation or segmenting strategy by which the markets are divided on the basis of the region, size of the metropolitan area, or population density and climate zone. For example, South, Central, North, West, East, metropolitan cities, town, rural areas or urban areas, temperature of hot, humid, and rainy, etc. This is it is a process of dividing the market into different geographical units or grouping the customers or consumers on the basis of their physical locations. Next one is psychological segmentation. In psychological segmentation, we can see that it separates the consumer on the basis of the psychological characteristics. And these characteristics refers to the inner or inner qualities of a individual customers. It may include the personal traits or the interest of the person or the lifestyle of the particular person or particular customers. Next one is socio-cultural segmentation. In socio-cultural segmentation, we can see that it divides a market, a product market on a basis of the social values or culture or region or religion, race, then nationality or so on. The social cultural factors are used for basis for the segmenting the market because these factors greatly influence on the way of thinking and life of consumers or customers. Society, then culture, then religion, nationality have a significant influence over the thoughts and actions of the customers. Next one is behavior segmentation. In this, it is a useful way of or useful way to segment the market on the basis of the consumer's knowledge and their usage, then attitude towards the product or services. The behavior basis or for the segmentation includes the usage rate, then loyalty status, then buyer retention. Thanks for watching.